came out with Songs About Jane. Like, Songs About Jane was really, really good.
Oh yeah.
But after that, maybe It Won't Be Soon Before Long. That one was okay too, cause maybe because I like Won't Go Home Without You. Do you remember that song?
I think so. Maybe.
You know you remember that song. I'm not gonna sing it on the radio because that's just really embarrassing.
That's.
Anyway, so I don't have a Twitter, but I do
It's not that
have internet, so I could read Complex. So Complex was saying, you know how 9/11 was, well, it was 9/11 yesterday. I have no other word for that.
Oh.
They were saying that Twitter has no shame. So when I saw this, I was like, what in the world is this about? Twitter has no shame. Now, what I thought was maybe people were being disrespectful, making jokes, which I would hope not, considering it's an extremely serious day.
It is a serious day.
Plenty of reasons. But what Twitter, well, not Twitter, but what Complex was saying was that Twitter has no shame in regards to, like, corporations. When I saw, I was like, I don't see any big problem with this. So I'm gonna show you right now what some of these corporations were saying. It wasn't like, come eat at White Castle, remember 9/11. I'm just gonna, exactly. So hold on. So the first one is God Bless America from White Castle. Hashtag never forget 9/11. Fine, right? But I'm looking at the picture. I'm like, I don't see what's the issue here. The buildings don't even look like White Castle boxes. Not even to make it a joke, but it doesn't look anything out of the ordinary. And then after that, I guess Kardashian collection, which if you guys couldn't guess, it's from the Kardashians. Big surprise. It's just a picture. You know, the like that really popular picture of it was the Twin Towers on fire, and then I guess of it today. I think that's what it is. Yeah, it's saying, always remember how blessed you are to see another day. XO, hashtag 9/11 anniversary, more hashtags about September 11th. So most of them, it's we will never forget. And it's from Applebee's, from Fleshlight. Sorry, Demerges. that's what it is. And then Build-A-Bear, which I thought Build-A-Bears was cute because it just said we will never forget, and you could make your own little army bear, which was really adorable.
That's nice.
And then it was Vitamin Shop. So most of them, they weren't saying anything like, I don't feel like they were promoting, but what do you think? Like, do you think they're promoting by saying never forget, or do you think they're just honestly like showing their sorrow and
I don't want to sound
or being respectful?
I think it's still promoting, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely. But do you
they're just like, yeah, we're good guys.
But to say they have no shame, I don't know. I wouldn't use that word.
Yeah.
I thought that was extra. I feel like if they made. I mean, Build-A-Bear, I think Build-A-Bear was the only one that actually maybe had no shame just because it showed its bear.
All in all, they're trying to make money, but Build-A-Bear seems more sincere.
You think? Why? Because they made a bear?
It's cuddly.
Oh, because the bear is cuddly? I don't know. I feel like that's the only one that actually showed any product from the company. The rest of them were just pictures of
McDonald's
the flag.
in part of that too, or no?
No, it was just, I didn't see McDonald's. The ones that they gave was like...
Oh, it was just a select few? Okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure McDonald's did, but I mean... If Ronald McDonald's holding the flag, obviously, I guess that's more promoting than anything else because you see Ronald McDonald's holding the flag
everywhere. Yeah.
But I'm really like looking through it. I don't see anything I would consider.
It doesn't seem. I just see it as in poor taste, I guess, to say we have no shame, and then, they're just promoting, because it's just like, oh yeah, we're good guys. We know we never forget. But then they probably are being sincere.
So you think they're following the bandwagon by
But at the same
saying
time,
we'll never forget.
Yeah, I don't want to say that they're doing it just to make money, but all in all,
I really did not see it that way. I was just like, you know what? They're just showing their remorse. It's not a big deal.
It could be actually that.
The same way a lot of like people on my Instagram feed were saying, we'll never forget. A lot of people were lost, and we pray for those families. So I don't know. I feel like that was just a stretch by saying that had no shame.
Yeah.
But in other news, James Franco is planning to make a Fight Club author's rant. Wait, okay, this is going to sound weird. So Fight Club was created by Chuck Palahniuk. Is that how you pronounce his name? I can never pronounce his last name.
Yeah.
Either way. So Fight Club was written by Chuck. That's what we're going to call him right now.
We don't talk about Fight Club.
Huh?
I'm just playing.
Oh my God.
I'm like, did you get the reference?
First rule of Fight Club, you do not talk about Fight Club.
Okay.
Anyway, so James Franco is making Chuck's rant into a movie. So I thought the rant was maybe from the rant of the rant that not the narrator, what's his name?
Which one?
Brad Pitt's character. I'm having a brain fart.
Durden.
There we go, Tyler Durden. I thought it was gonna be the rant he did that we are like
that
like we're angry and all this other stuff.
He's like, you're not a unique flower, you're just,
Thank you. Yeah. Exactly. So instead it's gonna be rants, the oral history of Buster Casey. So apparently it's supposed to be about an insane person and let me see. He uncovers a huge wealth that turns its... Well, either way. That's not the point of it. I don't care about James Franco. This is the real point of it. James Franco really irks me. And I'm going to tell you why.
I want to tell you
I feel like he's
the James Dean.
He thinks he's James Dean. And in actuality, James Dean wasn't even that great of an actor. He had great movies. He wasn't a great actor.
There's a lot of people that would disagree with that.
If anything, he had about 2 or 3 roles that were memorable, because you got to remember that he died after that. The only reason why he's anywhere near significant is because they immortalized him for the most part. That's the only thing I have to say about James Dean. I'm not a huge James Dean fan. But James Franco just irritates me. He goes to NYU. It's like, just because you go to NYU does not make you the greatest actor of all time, okay? He's so weird to me. I literally cannot stand him. Like, he like makes my skin crawl. I know that's like excessive, but
that
what do you
is
think
very
about
excessive.
James Franco? Because I
have no issue with him. He's a method actor.
He had a screen. Oh, he's not a method actor. He's not even that good of an actor. He was nominated for 1 Oscar. Because he was the only one in the movie, so who else were you gonna nominate?
That was a good movie, but
it was a good movie,
like,
yes.
the way it was filmed and all that, but
please, you put me in that movie, I could have done the same thing. And
I'm not
nominated.
saying. Yeah, well, okay, don't get ahead of yourself.
Let's be serious. James Franco needs to stop.
I don't have a problem with him.
And he has another movie coming out with Seth. Oh, I love Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen has really impressed me, actually.
Not the interview.
It was a movie about North Korea.
Oh, that's called The Interview.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Well, that movie looks like it was going to be a complete flop.
Well, you know what it's about, right? Like, it's basic premise, right?
Isn't it?
They're actually spies posing as journalists to do an interview with Kim. It's
Kim Jong. I know who you're talking about. I'm not even going to bother butchering his name right now.
Yeah, I don't want to say if this dad, because obviously the dad is not here with us right now, but it's the son of the former leader of the North Korean
not
president.
The point, though.
Yeah, but besides the point, they go in to interview him. I think that's the premise, and then they go to assassinate him. They try to assassinate him, and this is like not a fake political character. He's real. Why would? And it's like, why would? Character. No. I mean, if in the movie, that's what they're planning to do, and I'm like, why would you do that? But then there were Twitter things, or not Twitter feeds, but
no, you said Twitter things.
Twitter things. You know, I don't use Twitter, but there are Twitter feeds of what's his name. I think it was Seth Rogen. He was saying, it's just all in fun, because they're comedians.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I don't know how the movie would end, but I feel like the movie would end in a good taste. And even the leader of North Korea said he would watch it.
Isn't the leader of North Korea friends with, oh my God, he has white hair. He's a basketball player. It's gonna bother me. What's his name?
I don't know. You're looking at the wrong person.
No, I got this. Keep talking, Jay.
No, but if anything, yeah, I wanted to see this. I would like to see this movie, and if this movie ends well,
the North Korean movie or the one with James Franco and Rand. Which one are we talking about here?
The interview with the North Korean.
Oh, I don't want to see that.
No, I wouldn't pay to see it. But
I would go on a Tuesday, if anything.
No, it's just I wouldn't mind seeing the way if it ends in a good way where it's the North Koreans are somehow friends with Americans now.
Dennis Rodman. Sorry, it's Dennis Rodman that he's really cool with.
Yeah. I've seen pictures of that.
What's his name? I'm gonna get you the
son. And I feel like it's not Kim Jong-il.
Thank you, darling. My one darling is watching. He said Dennis Rodman. Thank you very much.
Nice.
I know, right? Oh, Kim Jong-un. I knew it had something with that. Yeah.
It was, yeah.
But I just find that the most random thing ever.
What?
For him to be friends with the dictator of North Korea. What?
They like basketball.
Oh, God. But James Franco needs to stop. I think we should all, collectively stop James Franco.
I don't have any hate for him. You know what it is?
I can't stand him. His brother, I love. He's adorable.
This is one thing. I want to see James Franco doing one thing. I don't want him to do multiple things.
I think you hit it on the nose. That's probably the main reason why I
have no problem with him, but it's like when he was in This Is the End.
He's doing too much.
It's like, okay, he's a comedian, but then he's doing a serious movie.
Would you say he's more of a comedian or a serious actor?
I've seen him do more serious movies. I'd rather see him doing a serious movie. But the thing is, he's with his best friends.
I think he's gained more success as a comedic actor than he has as a dramatic actor.
But I feel like he should just stay in that thing because there are a lot of comedic actors that went from comedic roles to serious roles and they stay serious. Like think of Bryan Cranston. He was in Malcolm in the Middle, and look at him as Walter
Honestly,
White.
when I saw him as Walter White,
When I saw
I was just like, is that the dad from Malcolm
and
in
when
the
I
Middle?
saw like commercials or bus banners on Breaking Bad, he's like in his underwear and he's just there. I'm like, is this like a funny, serious movie?
Is this a
But
joke?
this is a serious show. Breaking Bad is a great show.
Mm.
But it's like someone still needs to finish it. But
James Franco does need to stop. Maybe
he just needs
just
to
find his venue. Is that the word?
I think so.
It is venue? He needs to find what works best for him. And I think I'm going to tell you, James Franco, it's comedic acting. Stay with it. You were great with Freaks and Geeks. Freaks and Geeks was great.
You know, I've never seen the last episode because I don't want to.
Oh, because there's only one season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I left
know.
it
Which
as-
I think it's really sad, but it's like a good show. Like if you're really into like the cult classics.
Yeah.
Because I think it's now like
It's
almost a cult
considered a
classic
cult
show,
classic,
right?
yeah.
Because it has one season. It wasn't really good when it came out. All the
Yeah.
criteria according to Defino. But for now,
Great professor, by the way.
nah, the best professor ever is Demerges because he's staring at me.
He's okay.
But right now, I'm going to play a little Come Get It Bae because we're going to go on break. And then when we come back, I'm going to talk to you a little about the tallest dog that he died yesterday. And it's really depressing. And it depressed me because I love Great Danes.
Yeah, and I was not going to mention something else, but okay,
No.
go.
Was there for you when you